Hey guys, how you all doing today? I got a Dr. Pepper and I got a Papa John's. Okay. I got thin pizza. I hope it turns out good. I've never had the Papa John's thin pizza. I'm sure it'll be fine, but anyways, Papa John's thin pizza. Okay. And then I got pepperoni and sausage, black olives and mushrooms. Okay. Garlic dipping sauce. Two of the cheeses. I used to get these cheese dips all the time. They're really good. Oh, and I got extra cheese. 3 cheeses. I'm not sure what they are, but there's 3 cheeses and then extra mozzarella, shredded mozzarella, and then there's something else. Looks really good. Look how good that looks. Freaking amazing. See. And then that, I don't like banana peppers. I like to grow them and look at them when they're growing, but I don't really like to eat them. Okay, but there's the pizza. Let's see, you might wanna, if I have a good picture, I like to send it in for them. Okay, wait a second, the seasoning thing, packet. Okay, anyways, there's what it is, the pizza. It looks amazing. It looks freaking amazing. And, you know, if you don't change the crust of the pizza, you automatically get the hand-tossed pizza, which I really like thin pizza better now than I used to, like, you know, hand-tossed and all is a lot thicker. I like the thinner pizza now for some reason. But anyways, that looks amazing. You know, sausage and pepperoni, black olives and mushrooms and everything. So there's that. I was gonna get the works, and the works would have had on it, it would have had green pepper and onion and I think ham. I don't really like ham on my pizza, or onion. You know, it's eating a piece of onion. I mean, green pepper's fine, but the onion, I don't know. Well, my friends and I, when we'd order a pizza every Friday night, if we were usually at my house or wherever, we order a pizza, my mom and dad and brother and me, and then I had a friend over, and then my mom always had pizza on Friday nights. It was just a ritual. It's a routine that we had. My mom had cooked all week, and she didn't want to eat, you know, she didn't want to cook meals anymore on Fridays, and she wanted to order pizza, so we always used to get pepperoni pizza. That's usually what we used to get. And my mom, you know, liked the works and everything. My dad liked the works. I think, you know, we get two pizzas, one that was pepperoni and then one that had everything on it or whatever. But it's just wild. I was thinking about that because, you know, there's things that we used to do and all, on Friday nights when I was growing up, when I was younger and all, and growing up and everything. That's what we used to do, Friday night pizzas, every Friday night practically. And then Easter, I was thinking about that. Since it's tomorrow, it's kind of hard to deal with. I mean, I asked my dad if he wanted to get a ham and, you know, I could cook dinner, some mashed potatoes and green beans or something like that. And then he said, no, you didn't really want to do that. And I was like, I don't care if I hang out over there. Maybe I don't care if I have a tuna sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Just to hang out with my dad or whatever for Easter. It's just very weird and just, you know, we had so many good Easters with my mom. It's really hard. And, you know, my nieces would come in town, and my brother and his wife, and then my nieces Addie and Kennedy, which are identical twins. My Aunt Janina would come in and all. My grandmother, back when she was alive, Mama Jean was my mom's mother. You know, Becky and Tony. A lot of people came over to our house on Easter and, you know, Christmas and Thanksgiving, and it doesn't, I know it's been going for 5 years, but it just, you know, I miss those times with family. And I mean, I can, you know, think back to what wonderful dinners we had that, you know, I'm so thankful for, that my mom cook dinner, and she wanted to do it for my mom, for me and my brother. His name's John, and Jenny, and I was the firstborn, but she wanted to do it for us and for the family, and that way everybody could spend time together. You know what I'm saying? And she just wanted to do it, and she made it happen. Every year. This is hard. Every year. I mean, wow. Every year. Now think about that. But my aunt, her sister would usually bring, something. These are the cinnamon pull-apart. They're really, really good at Papa John's. I mean, they have them at different places, but I think the cinnamon pull-aparts are the best at Papa John's for some reason. Those are a little bit burnt, but they really are good. Like I said, they're the best ones they have. They have these cinnamon pull-aparts at other, pizza places and all. So, anyways, I'm just thinking about, reminiscing about the wonderful times we had together. It's just really hard, you know what I'm saying? It's just a hard thing to handle because, my brother and his wife and the twins would come in, and you know what I mean, everybody would come in for Easter, and we would celebrate Easter. It's just hard. It's really hard. It's like never get past the fact that we can't do that anymore. It's just not the same as it was before. I cherish those Easters that we had. It just was a lot of fun times with family and all, and we don't have it like we used to. I mean, my grandmother died, and my grandfather died on my mom's side. My mom's gone. I mean, it's just rough. And my grandmother on my dad's side, and my grandfather on my dad's side, his mom and dad are gone. I mean, my grandmother on my mom's side, on my dad's side, Maine was like the best person ever. It's just rough. All those people used to come and spend the night, or not spend the night, but come over and spend the night, and just emotional. All those people would come and celebrate, Easter, and we would have a big meal, ham, probably mashed potatoes and gravy, green beans, broccoli, casserole. Janina would bring like a salad, a huge tossed salad. She would also even bring, really good, like, I called it, was it hippie food? But it was really good. It was, fresh potatoes, how you can, put them in bake them and stuff, like potatoes and sweet potatoes. There was onions. There was, like, mushrooms and, what else? A bunch of different things and all, and she would cook that and everything and bring it. But it's just rough because, we don't get to do that anymore, and it's just hard. I mean, we had so many years of, fun times together and all, and I wish my Aunt Janina would come in for Easter. She didn't act like she was going to. I mean, she came in for Thanksgiving and Christmas, but, it would really help her get out of the house and all, and, because of wintertime, you can get depressed and all, and thank God for spring, and everything. But anyways, I didn't mean to get off on that. It's just hard it's really hard when you don't have your mother. I didn't have any idea how hard it would be, and it's really hard. But anyways, I'm trying not to think about it. That's the only thing I can think about for some reason. I need to keep myself busy and do something else or whatever, and think about my cat that's gone, and I had him every year, Bailey. I mean, it's just rough. I have Benny now, and I love Benny, and I love Riley, and Butterscotch is kind of a pain, but I do love him, but he's a pain, and Gabby, and all. But anyways, I just have to be thankful, but that's that on there. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go into all that long, detailed story there, but just be thankful for who you have in your life, and be thankful for your family, and everything. A friend of mine, it's bothersome. You know, I keep thinking about it. I'm in shock. A friend of mine died from high school. And I'm in shock about the whole thing. It's just very shocking. I didn't ever think that I just didn't think that would happen to him. I don't want to get into the details for his family's, privacy and all. I'm in shock. And my other friend that knows him, he's in shock. I guess you just don't know what people are capable of doing or whatever. But life is short. I mean, why would you... I just don't understand why people do that sort of thing. But anyways, I'm not going to get into it. It's just bothersome that happened to that guy. And that was his family only son. She has no other children. It's so sad. I feel so sad for her. But anyways, I just feel sad. I mean, I miss my mom terribly. And, hopefully one day I'll see her again. It's just hard. It's really hard. I'm sorry. It's just really hard for me because me and my mom were really close and everything. And it's just really hard. It's hard to get through holidays. Just like I said, reach out if your brother's, if he's somewhere else in a different state or whatever, reach out and tell him you miss him and love him and all. I mean, if your mother and father don't live in the same town, reach out and just, if you don't have a mother or father, then you can reach out to a friend, your husband or whoever. I don't even have a husband. Reach out to your, boyfriend, girlfriend, any family members or friend or whatever. It's just really hard. It's really hard still. But I told my dad I didn't care, and I don't. I mean, I wish that we could have planned ahead and gotten a honey baked ham, and I could have made some mashed potatoes and gravy and some green beans or something, and some rolls, some sister sherbet rolls, and we could have had a nice little dinner and all, but we didn't plan ahead and all. But anyways, he could have gotten a ham if he really wanted to get a ham. But I just told him, if I come over tomorrow or whatever to hang out, then I don't care if I have a freaking, tuna sandwich. I mean, it's not just about what you're eating, it's about spending time with family that you have left and all, and just having a good time with them, Make time for your family, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go into all that. It's just Easter's tomorrow, and it's just taking a toll on me. And the fact that a friend of mine just recently died is really upsetting, too. I mean, I even went out with him a couple times, but, I didn't like him for a boyfriend because he's kind of spoiled, only child syndrome and all, but anyways, it's just sad and upsetting, that people will do whatever they do, it's upsetting. I never thought that would be even possible. But anyways, thank you all for stopping by my channel. I'm sorry for all that. I'm just really upset right now. Please like and subscribe, and as always, have a good day or night. Bye-bye.